Hey doing everyone, how you doing? This is Cyber Behike Sana Kori. I'd like to thank everyone for downloading this show. I'm still a little under the weather, but I wanted to throw something out to all of you regarding smoke signals, Taino news, current events, and so on. Basically, here it goes. Ready? El cacique Nequillo, we know as Guaracuya of Quisque, Haiti, during the invasion in the 1500s. Like I said before in a previous show, Guaracuya was a tremendous leader. When he led the revolution, when he led the rebellion against the Spanish invaders, this is what he did. He, he implemented a system of communication within the rainforests on the island called, ready for this? Smoke signals. That's right, he used smoke signals to communicate with the warriors up in the forest. And this is very important because in Taino tradition, we often work in secrecy and in code or through codes. And one of them was smoke signals. For the next episode, I'll be presenting some topics that might be a little coded, and you have to decode, and that's fine because there's certain things that right now in this environment we call the United States of America could be a little dangerous. It could be a little problematic, especially with Google censoring a lot of people through shadow banning and so on. I know some of my friends and relatives at TikTok have been having issues with the Epstein files and their content being blocked. This is the time, this is the situation we're in right now. It's a very dangerous time, so we gotta be careful. We have to be like our ancestors. Sometimes we have to communicate through code. And smoke signal news, it's gonna be one of those things where I might say certain things that you're probably gonna say, whoa, Sanakori, be careful. But don't worry, we are careful. We as Taino, we know how to be careful. This is why we still exist. So I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. I've been doing some research on some amazing shows coming up, and there's some things that you really have to learn how to connect the dots. And this is what signals are all about, is connecting the dots for survival and also for perseverance. And this is what Guaracuya, Cacique Guaracuya taught us, and all these caciques and bejiques of old. They taught us not just how to survive, but how to prosper, and not through so much declaring to the world, "Hey, here we are," but sometimes working in secrecy because the very word secret represents the sacred. So please, wherever you are, you gotta be safe out there. You got a difficult situation. If you have some fellow sisters and brothers who are undocumented, just remember, no one is illegal on stolen land on Turtle Island. But here's the thing: you have to be safe out there. And man, it's that little child Nicolas, who's up in Texas, been in incarceration with his mother for 2 months now. Just rushed to the hospital. Um, I'm pray for that little boy. 2 months, Nicolas, and pray for his mother who's been suffering. No doctors at these facilities, these ICE facilities. These are indigenous peoples. These are human beings, that we always have to keep in mind in our prayers and our thoughts. So please, wherever you are, be careful. These are trying times, and we know about the Epstein files. We call it the Columbus files, and I just want you to know, um, Columbus was arrested. Columbus was arrested, and some of his billionaire friends bailed him out, but he died in disgrace. He was never able to recapture his profits from the crown or his children. So, divine justice, or you can call it karma, it came at the end for Columbus. So, anyone who thinks they can get away with murder, anyone who thinks they can get away with sexual abuse, anyone who thinks they can get away with crimes, eventually it will catch up to you because this is the energy you put out. It's the energy you put out. It's gonna come find you like a boomerang. So, people, this is Taino Smoke Signals news, straight out of the Taino Funhouse. And hope everyone's well, and I'll see you soon. I'm still trying to recover from these respiratory issues, but I wanted to put this out, and I just want you all to know that we are still here in our very own Columbus files. They're still very much alive, but we know how to survive, and we know how to live. So keep the beat, keep the rhythm, and I'll see you soon. Taino Funhouse. This is the Cyber Behike Sanakori. Be well, and I'll see you soon.